as is. Your sanity.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start off with my career.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room winning rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crack, come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere. I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned.
And this is my career.
Man, CC on beat. Another long day, and we have a big game this weekend.
Yeah, I hear you, freak, but don't forget, we still gotta get up early in the morning tomorrow so we can get a few extra shots in before school.
Right. Then I probably should finish my homework.
Hey, hold up. Homework? Nah, I know we can think of something better to do than homework.
Oh, hold on now, son. You got homework to do? You need to get on it. You too, Victor. Now, you know I don't like the idea of these early morning workouts. You need your rest.
All right, Pops, I know. We got it. Swish.
Man, that was your line.
Oh,
you
my bad.
on that. Cut.
Your line. This year, NBA 2K16 will take a new approach to your My Career story. Expand your world to something bigger and better than ever before. There's a lot more of being a great baller than what you see in the court. High school, college, choosing an agent, getting drafted, developing a personal brand, and family. The pressure is starting very real for you and everyone around you. But the rewards can be equally as powerful if you're willing to put in the work. So let me tell you a story.
Suzanne! Step into my world, where you can be the story.
See what it's like to be the next NBA phenom, the next Frequency Vibrations, AKA Freak. This is Living the Dream.
Yeah, I remember this part. I might play some Blacktop so I can bring back some memories because like the Blacktop in this I really liked.
Wow, you about to wake up the whole project.
Man, whatever. This is our court. So what's up, bro? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm living a dream.
What?
Sis, I'm living a dream.
That's what I'm talking about.
Money, hard work is always rewarded, right?
Yep, just like our parents. 32 years and they both still at the post office. Mom selling stamps, Pops delivering the mail.
Never complain, never missed a day.
Yeah, well, Moms did when she had us.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Pop said she went back to work a lot sooner than she had to.
Right, of course she did. Brought us up right here in Harlem, USA. The projects. But you know what? We do what we do.
When I make it to the league, we'll have enough money to retire both of them. Move them out of here. Nigga. Sit back, chill, rest of their natural born lives.
If we can move them out of here, because you know they're going to be kicking and screaming.
Right.
Boom!
CC?
This guy.
Yo, I still got the skills, though.
Too bad you got kicked off the squad.
Oh, that's because Coach is a hater. He only wanted one player to shine, but it's all good, though. My man Freak is extra nice with it. We both going to the league.
Oh.
Oh, you heard me, little sis.
Ugh. It's a crack of dawn. You already changed your breath?
I see that's my new mouthwash.
Distill.
Oh, you got jokes
Man, I
early
didn't
in
know
the
they made
AM.
mouthwash.
You two
Why?
always beefing.
Yo, Vic, you are no good on the curb bum. Let's just keep it 100. 2 times 50.
Ah, but you see how she doing mathematics on me, though? This is a tax
And
on my
Vic
morals.
is
As you already know,
the #1 part of the storyline.
morals and values.
Anywho, it's time for us to get to school. We can't be late. Vic, you joining us?
Nah, I'm gonna catch y'all at the cafeteria for lunch.
Son, that's at 12 noon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a little nap, so I'm well rested for them afternoon classes.
Big, you a trip, man.
Nah, son, hey, you want your boy in class not off head on the desk?
I'm just gonna skip then. I can watch it later. So. Was. Dang, I wish I grinded this game. This was the high school I usually play for, Midtown Bulldogs.
Hey. Oh, damn.
Vic, come on, let's just go find our seat.
Yeah, no, I'm coming. Hold up. Go. Hey, what's up, baby?
Hey, let's go, freak. Let's get this win, baby.
Hey, yo, FOF, right here. Hey, who wanna meet up after, yo? Call me.
Vic, let's
Call
go
me.
come sit down. Come on, the game's about to start.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
Damn, give me.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Yeah, that famous quote. Move the ball, you're sticking too much. Alright, let's get. Hey, look at them dribbles right there. Them dribbles were nasty, I'm not gonna lie.
Quit reaching!
Freak. That's his first personal foul.
How do I lose the ball so easily? He missing, isn't me?
David Gregory. That's his first personal foul.
I'm poorly timed that shot. Oh my gosh.
Bulldogs are in control, so let's make some noise for the Midtown.
Why does it make it? Get that out of here.
Timeout for the Dragons. A reminder to all that tickets for the Swingman, Barry Z, and the Big Three are still on sale for their upcoming performance. Tickets may be purchased until 7 p.m. during regular school hours.
This is so easy to get steals. So 21 points, I definitely turn up the clock. That's kind of poop, but
Patrick Ewing, Kimbe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning, and the answer, Allen Iverson. One word unites these men. Georgetown.
Everyone knows that if you were to ask...
yo, it was good. I'm just gonna play and
shortly. And boy, do we have a treat for you. It's the Fairview Tornadoes, playing host to the Bulldogs coming in from Midtown. Let's show them what Fairview basketball is all about. Come on, Tornadoes, let's go!
Are you gonna just find your seat this time?
Hey, see.
Are you taping me?
Nah, I'm making phone calls, yo. I'm a networker. You know me. That's just what I do. Hey, yo, Freak! Hey, we're gonna make it rain tonight, baby!
Woo! Yeah, Freak, let's get that win. Look.
Hey, get them hundreds out. Get them hundreds out for your boy.
He's yours.
He's yours.
First team foul. Shooting for Fairview, Joe Levesque.
Damn, is my dude like a speed demon? Baseline drive and one. Snaggy like that. Ooh.
Match up. Match up. Match up. Match up.
And that will conclude the quarter. Tornadoes have some catching up to do, so let's make some noise for them, Fairview. Sophomore. Interested in signing up for driving in the school, the deadline is next Tuesday. Please contact Mr. Rockatansky for more information. 2 points. Freak. Jerson Sabita for 2. 2 points. Freak. Timeout. Fairfield. Tornado fans, if you would like to sign up for ice sculpting classes, please see Mrs. Brownman in room 1B. Only a few openings are available, so hurry to secure your spots.
My nigga. He off. He ain't shooting none. And one. Light. Heck no, he was not shooting over me.
Power off.
Alright.
Freak. That's his first personal foul. Jesse Bean for 2.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Give me that ball back. Get dunked on. This dude can't dribble like that.
That's his second personal foul.
I got actually dribble moves.
Jesse Bean for 2. 2 points. Freak.
Yo. I was about to say, made that.
3 points. Freak. Announcement to the owner of a white Kia with license plate 3ZBR33Z. Your headlights are on. I repeat, your headlights are on.
His mouth. That's all.
Settle down now. Settle down. Time out. Time out. Start it.
This is light. I should like take a long shot. I feel like I should take a shot from half.
The big three are still on sale for their upcoming performance. Tickets may be purchased in room 75 during regular school hours.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I'll do it now. Okay. I'm back stream. What is wrong? I have 3 fouls.
Freak. That's his third.
I'm baiting. No, I almost had the steal. Alright.
We can guarantee you 3 things, Freed. The ability to start and play significant minutes as a freshman. National media exposure. What does it mean?
I'm not gonna win.
Alright. I'm just gonna exit my career. I'm gonna go through rosters. Now I'm gonna end the stream. This is the Cavs, not this is when LeBron was 94. Still the same, got 50 badges. Kyrie 87 overall. All-around superstar, that's his build. Scoring machine, yes. 87, Kyrie has definitely went up, LeBron has went up. 83, Kevin Love went up and then he went back down. Mozgov, I liked him on the Cavs. We should have kept him, but we just let him go. Then Tristan Thompson, he was good for the Cavs, but he's on the Celtics, and God only knows where his career went, because he wasn't that great. Well, he was good in Cleveland, but like after he dated Chloe, just messed up. Mo Williams, 76. I like Mo. He was a good backup point guard. JR, very good shooter with the Cavs. Liked him on the Cavs. Virgil, I'm surprised he was still on the Cavs at this time. You know, Virgil got released because Virgil would not be great unless he developed a three-point jumper. And then Shumpert, I could tell he's a two-way finisher. He's very athletic. He can play defense and he can play. He can finish at the rack. Richard Jefferson, yes, this when he was declining, getting old, still could score, but not as good. Delhi, I like Delhi when he's on the Cavs. Sucks that he doesn't really play now, but yeah, it sucks that he doesn't really play that much. I like Delhi though. James Jones, guaranteed he is one of LeBron's best teammates. Joe Harris, oh wow, he is young. He's gotten way better and he is a pure shooter these days. Oh, Celtics, Isaiah was only an 81. Wow, this team was not as good as what they really were overall wise, but in real life they were very good. And Jared Sullinger, he's not in the NBA anymore, but I thought he was a good big man. It just, he had problems with his weight and his knees. But if he didn't have those, I felt like he would have been a good big man for sure. Could have fit the small ball area, you know what I mean. He could have fit up. I'm just figuring out the vocabulary word, but it's whatever. Anyways. Yes, Avery Bradley, I liked him on the Celtics lockdown defender. I felt like Bradley's still a productive player, but he's not as good as he used to be for sure. Declined. Jay Crowder, still the same self. He is that 3&D player I really like. I thought when he was on the Celtics, I thought he was like somewhat of an underrated LeBron, like not as good as LeBron or so, but he kind of reminded me of LeBron a little bit. Then Tyler Zeller, he was okay center, not bad. He could shoot, he could score on the inside, he could rebound somewhat. David Lee, I liked him when he was on the Warriors. That's in the Knicks. That was his prime. Those were his best years. Amir Johnson, he was decent on the Celtics. Evan Turner for sure was he was a good player on the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk, don't like this guy in real life. I don't like him at all because of what he did to Kevin Love. You know, Olynyk, he's just freaking. He's literally that one person I really don't like that much. Marcus Smart, he's now one of the most productive. He's probably one of the reasons why Celtics are good, because of his hardcore defense. Yeah, I hope he still has a career in the NBA, which I think he will. You know, Jonas Jerebko, he's not in the NBA, but he was a good player. Perry Jones, don't really know him, but Terry Rozier, now known as Scary Terry, he's definitely improved ever since. James Young, don't really know him that much. RJ Hunter, I know he was a shooter, but he was fantastic in college. And yeah, I think his career, oh, why do I always press circle? CP3, still pretty good, still a damn good point guard. Even though he's like in his 30s somewhere. Yeah, he's 35 is what it shows, but I think he's older than that now. But anyways, yes, CP3 has always been a good player. There were the seasons with the Rockets, so the reason why he wasn't good is because Harden Harden is just sponge. He wants the ball. He wants to do whatever he wants with it. He doesn't really. Well, he passes, but like he doesn't pass like Chris Paul would. But Blake Griffin, this is when he was. This is like probably part of one of his prime years when he had his athleticism. He doesn't have it anymore. He's more of a shooter, and he just drives the hole, makes layups. And I hope he can do good on the Nets. DeAndre Jordan, he is a very good center. He can catch lobs. He's perfect for a winner. Good height, good athleticism. He has very good defense. He can rebound, and he can finish. Anyways, he shouldn't have deserved the one All-Star vote the one year. He did not deserve it. He like, forced the NBA to give him the All-Star game for him to do the dunk contest. You know he wasn't gonna win it. But anyways, Jamal Crawford still was pretty good, not his prime, but yeah, he still was 6th man of the year. Jamal Crawford. JJ Redick, very good shooter still. He's old now. He's in his 30s. 36. I'm not going off the age in 2K16 because I don't think the stats are right. Plus, anyways, JJ Redick still is a very good shooter. He can shoot it from almost everywhere. He's a sniper, and I hope he still can make it somewhere else. Hope he still has a good career, and he'll for sure can be on anyone's team. Paul Pierce, this is the end. This was the end for him. I'm surprised he's a 78. He wasn't really that great on the Clippers. Wasn't very memorable from there, but yeah. Then Josh Smith, he was a good player on Houston and then Atlanta, but when he got in the Clippers, wasn't really that special. Lance Stevenson, this is when he was wandering from team to team. I think he had a decent career. He's in China now, and yeah, I hope he still has a good career. Cole Aldrich, I only know him because of his weird free throw. He was a decent big man. Wesley Johnson, I know him because of James Harden ankle breaker. I know he's a decent player. He could still score the ball. He was athletic. Pablo Prigioni, I seen some of his highlights. He's a playmaker, pure playmaker. Austin Rivers. Everyone underrates this man right here. I feel like I hated him, but when I actually seen his highlights, like his old highlights, he can dribble the basketball. I swear. He is a very shifty guard. No, I thought he should have a better career because, and then I thought he should have stayed on the Clippers because I felt like he was very good in the Clippers. CJ Wilcox, not bad. Brandon Dawson, don't know him, and oh, why do I always do that? I'm sorry. Marc Gasol, this is when he was still an all-star type player. Still fantastic. Over the years, he has decreased, he has declined. He has declined as a player. He is not the player he used to be. But I think he still can be a productive big man. Mike Conley just had his first all-star appearance. Congrats to him. I don't think he deserved it because I thought there was other players talented, but hey, he made the all-star. He's an all-star. I'm happy for him. I've always wanted him to be an all-star, but like I felt like this year just wasn't it. Yeah, and then Zach Randolph. This is when I like Zach Randolph on the Grizzlies in the grit and grind area. This is when he was at his best. I thought he was a very good big man. He could score in the inside, rebound, defense, as you can see. Tony Allen, one of the best defenders of all time, probably, because he's definitely first team all defense for sure. Because this man knows how to play defense. He can clamp up on almost anyone. Two-way wing. Yes, Jeff Green. Jeff Green, Mr. Inconsistent. The reason why he's Mr. Inconsistent is he'll have a game where he'll score 2 points, and then next game he'll blow off and drop 20 on team. But he was still a good player. I think he's still a solid player in the NBA. Courtney Lee, good shooter. I liked Courtney Lee. He can still be a productive player in the NBA right now. Brandon Wright, he was an okay center. Beno Udry, he was more of a playmaker. Yes, he's one of them people that think outside the box, if you know what I mean, a little bit. And then Matt Barnes, good shooter. Sucks that he's not in the league because the one innocent. I think he went to jail and he had to do community service. Vince Carter out of the NBA now. What a career he had. But yes, I think I liked him on the Grizzlies. He showed some flashes of his old self for sure. But now the Hawks. Jeff Teague, 83 overall. This is when Jeff Teague was like all-star status when he was on the Hawks. Now he's not. He declined over the years for sure. Paul Millsap declined, but I felt like he could still put up those numbers, but he's not like his all-star self. Al Horford definitely declined, but this is like his prime years with Atlanta and a little bit with Boston. But Kyle Korver, yes. Kyle Korver on Atlanta and Chicago were the best, and him on the Cavs, yes. Kyle Korver still is in the NBA. He still has a good career as a pure sharp, and I hope he has a good career. Tiago Splitter, he was a decent center. Nothing special, only known because LeBron blocked him in the finals. Dennis Schroeder on the Lakers. He's still a good point guard. He could shoot, he can play make, do all that. Thabo Sefolosha, yes, 3-and-D type of player. I think he can shoot, he can play defense, all that. Tim Hardaway, this is when he was not that good. Like, I like him on the now. He's for sure gotten better now than his old days on the Hawks. He wasn't very known. Kent Bazemore, still the same. He can shoot. Justin Holiday, I thought he gotten a little bit better. Yes. Shelvin Mack not in the NBA anymore. He was a playmaker. He could score a little bit. Mike Scott, and pure stretch for sure. I think he can have a good career. Mike Muscala, everyone, for some reason, people signed Mike Muscala over Carmelo Anthony, which is crazy because, like, I felt like Melo should have been signed as soon as he got released. But anyways, yes, Mike Muscala, he could fit in the NBA day and age, but I'm surprised he's still in the league. Walter Tavares, yeah, he's not that great, if you can already tell. Why do I always do that? I don't know why. That's like the fifth time I've done it. Oh my gosh. Dwayne Wade, this is when he was a little bit declined, but he was still a pretty good player. He was still an all-star, but man's had a good career. But rigged to Aaron Gordon, that's the one thing I have on him. But other than that, he's a good player. I think he's one of the best shooting guards of all time. Chris Bosh, he had one of the most weird weirdest, like, what should I say, like, it was so weird how he left the NBA, I should say, but it sucks that he wasn't in the NBA and the NBA no more. But yeah, I think Bosh still had a pretty good career despite what happened. Goran Dragic, felt like, yeah, he was a good player this year. Not like in 2016 he was good, I mean, but like now he's just not as good. Like 2018, he definitely deserved an all-star. He definitely deserved that one all-star selection. Anyways, what else? Anyways, next player, Hassan Whiteside. This was the rise of him. Now he's kind of declined, but He's kind of reviving a little bit with his production. But anyways, yeah. Luol Deng, yes, he's not in the NBA anymore, but Luol Deng was a good defensive player that could score. Amari Stoudemire out of the NBA, but he's still a great power forward when he played on the Knicks and the Suns. Definitely was a great power forward. Joe Green, still in the NBA. He sucks that he hasn't been really hurt much, because Joe Green, I think, is a decent player. I think he's very athletic, can shoot the ball. He could be that all-around scorer, I think. Yeah. Justice Winslow, yeah, I agree. Wing defender, I think, but can shoot the ball. Birdman out of the NBA, but I think he was a good center. Mario Chalmers, for sure, out of the NBA, just wasn't that special, I don't think. Josh McRoberts, yes, pure. He was definitely a pure stretch. Udonis Haslem, for sure. One of the most loyal guys in the NBA. Everyone has forgot about this man. I feel like he should get more fame than he really has now. Tyler Johnson, he's an okay player, I think. 71, yes. James Ennis, yes, gotten better. He is for sure staying in the NBA. Josh Richardson, wow. Jay Rich, wow. This is when he was on the low, but he is rose as a player and deserves to be in the NBA for a while. Charlotte Hornets, Al Jefferson. This is when he was still good. He is not. I don't think he's in the NBA no more, but he still was a good big man. Wasn't like all-star, but I rate him good. Kemba Walker, sucks about his injury. I felt like he would have had a great season this year. But I think Kemba Walker is literally the underrated version of Kyrie. Or Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, known as having the weirdest jump shot. Having one of the weirdest jump shots of all time. So he was, yeah, I think with this day and age, I'm surprised he's still in the NBA. I don't think he's gonna be that special. Nicholas Batum, I don't know how he's still in the NBA because of his contract. He's really declined a lot. Jeremy Lin, he is in the G League right now. He's really trying to come back after dominating the Chinese league. Yes, I think Jeremy Lin, like Lin Sanity, was probably would have been one of the greatest versions of people of all time. Like, if you know what I mean, never mind. Anyways, Cody Zeller, he's gotten better ever since. Yes, Jeremy Lamb, he's gotten better, solid scorer. Tyler Hansbrough, not in the NBA. Yeah, he just was that one person that looks clumsy on the court on defense, but he wasn't that great of a player, let's just say. Frank Kaminsky, gotten better, yes. Brian Roberts, Spencer Hawes, not really. He had an okay career, but like, he's not in the NBA anymore. Oh. Then Marvin Williams, gotten better, I think. PJ Hairston, Troy Daniels, Elliot Williams, yes. Gordon Hayward, yeah. These guys are not that great, by the way, I don't think, except for Marvin Williams. Troy Daniels, I'm so surprised. I'm surprised he's still in the NBA, but Gordon Hayward, yes, I felt like he should have been an all-star this year. Yes, I felt like he should have been an all-star in 2021. He had a phenomenal season, but he didn't. But anyways, there was tons of people that deserved it. Derek Favors, still a good big man. I thought he can be a very productive big man, probably above average for sure. And then Rudy Gobert progressed a lot to to become defensive player of the year and probably one of the most underrated big men in because he's on the Jazz. Alec Burks still productive, and he could shoot the ball also, which that's pretty good in the modern. I think he's gotten a little bit better. Trevor Booker, I haven't heard much from him, so I can't really say anything. Dante Exum, yeah, he's been progressing. Yeah, he's still the same, maybe a little bit less than he was before. I don't know, but it sucks. Like the injuries cost him his career a little bit. I feel like he could still have a good career. I liked him on the Cavs. Burke, yes, for sure, progressed. He was AI 2.0 the 1 year on the Knicks. I feel like I wish he was still on the Knicks because he would have been AI 2.0. Trey Lyles, he's okay. He's still developing, sort of. Joe Ingles, yes, he is that the one person that can like annoy people a lot, and he can shoot the ball. So I think he's such a productive player. Rodney Hood, yes, very good shooter. He can score. A little bit of underrated Paul George a little bit. Raul Neto, just decent playmaker. Elijah Millsap, nothing much. I don't know. Bryce Cotton, don't know. Grant Gier, don't know. DeMarcus Cousins definitely significantly dropped after that ACL injury. Felt he would have still been a great center, and teams are just giving up on him at this point. Then Rudy Gay, he's kind of getting old, and he's not really NBA worth no more, I don't think. Maybe defense and shooting, I don't know. So Darren Collison, not in the NBA, he retired, but still was a good point guard. Rondo, yes, still a good player. You know, he's gotten way better on his jumper, but like he's not prime Rondo or anything. He's not as athletic as he used to be. Willie Cauley-Stein, yes, progressed ever since. Marco Bellinelli, not in the NBA, but still was a very good shooter. I feel like he should still be in the NBA right now. Omri Cassipi, good shooter. He's a very good scorer. Caron Butler, not in the NBA no more, but still he could shoot. He was still like a two-way scorer, like could score inside and outside. Costa Koufis, just a regular post-up big man. Ben McLemore, very good spot up. I kind of would compare him to Ray Allen now. Yes. James Anderson, don't know. Quincy AC. Seth, yes, he's definitely progressing. He's now becoming a very lethal scorer, and he's now he's now more than just Steph Curry's brother. David Stockton, yes, hasn't really done anything. He's still developing. I don't think he's really gonna have a career. Dukan. Oh my gosh, why do I always press circle? Melo, this one was prime years, but Melo's still a pretty good scorer. He showed some flashes of himself, but he's still a pretty good player. You know, he's not an all-star, but like he's still one of the best scorers, and I think he's gonna make it a Hall of Fame. Aaron Frollo, just a shooter that could play defense, and then Robin Lopez on the Bucks with his brother Brook Lopez. Definitely progress on his three-point shot, and he still could get rebounds. Very aggressive still. KP, definitely feel like he's an all-star still. Definitely progressed. Oh, Langston Galloway, yes, he's definitely an offensive-minded point. Out of the league, just not really anything. Kyle O'Quinn. Not really anything either. He's not in the NBA no more. Kyle Quinn. Oh wait. Derek Williams. He was doing pretty good on the Knicks, and then did some stuff on the Cavs. But then after that, his career was basically over. Just didn't have like the greatest start to his career, and then Kevin Serafin just was a basic post-up big man. Luis Amundsen, just interior defender, nothing much. Jose Calderon was good on the Knicks for sure. Lance Thomas still just developing a little bit. Sasha Wojcic, for sure, a very good shooter, helped Kobe Bryant. He was very clutch, like with those 2 free throws, helped them seal. I think it was Game 7 and to win the finals. And then Jerry Grant, nothing really. Clay Anthony early, nothing. Kobe Bryant, ripping the chat, man. Will always be in everyone's heart and still be the greatest Laker of all time, no matter who, no matter what. Lou Williams, I'm surprised he isn't 80 overall, and Lou Williams for sure is having probably the best years, even though he's like very old. This man has always been underrated, still has been a good scorer, had a good career. D'Angelo Russell definitely blossomed to an all-star, but is getting overlooked by us other players. Roy Hibbert, he was good for a few years and then just stopped. Then Jordan Clarkson, yes. Jordan Clarkson has become a 3-level scorer and has been a volume shooter, I think. Julius Randle, first time All-Star this year, definitely blossomed. I always thought he was going to be an All-Star, and I'm happy. He definitely deserved it with the Knicks. Brandon Bass, just basically Draymond Green before Draymond Green existed. Well, it was Draymond Green before, yeah. He's basically a different version of Draymond Green a little bit. Nick Young, we all know Nick Young, Swaggy P, very good shooter. He could score, but he's not in the NBA no more. Robert Sacre, just pure big red-blue pie chart inside scoring and then defense. Tariq Black. It sucks that teams just don't really give him a chance, I feel like, because of what happened with his grandma and just motivate him to make the NBA. Anthony Brown did shooter. Jabari Brown, nothing. Ryan Kelly, and nothing really. Larry Nance definitely blossomed on the Cavs, and he is still improving, still developing his jumper. I feel like he can still be a very good player. Very good. Anyways, Nikola Vujicic, definitely a blossom to all-star. So, Oladipo blossomed and then went down a little bit with that injury, which sucked. I think he's still a good player. Tobias Harris, definitely an all-star, but got overlooked. Alfred Payton, still, well, he's decent now, still. Aaron Gordon, very athletic, definitely still should be an all-star, I think. CJ Watson, nothing much, not an NBA. Mario Zoyan, really nothing either, you know he's Tasmanian Devil. He was good in the Knicks. Evan Fournier, good, he can shoot. Jason Smith, yes, face-up center, basically typical center. Channing Frye can shoot, can score, good on the Cavs. Dwayne Dedman, just now a stretch. Shabazz Napier, not in the NBA, I don't think, no. Don't know these guys, so. Dirk, greatest Maverick of all time for sure. Probably, I think he is. Over Duncan, maybe greatest power forward of all time, I feel like. So, Wesley Matthews, good shooter still, fits this modern era. Chandler Parsons was good back then, but just after that, after some injuries, just declined a lot. Darren Williams definitely declined. He is one of my favorite players of all time. I've liked Joe Johnson, Darren Williams, always a good duo. I miss prime Derek Williams, but yeah, he's not in the NBA anymore because he retired after having the worst finals performance ever. Devin Harris, no one even knows about his one All-Star appearance with the New Jersey Nets. He was an All-Star once, and if he had that still, I felt like he would have been a great player. JJ Barea, definitely a good playmaking guard, and can shoot and can drive. Yes, for sure. Should have a career. Definitely should be a 6-man a year 1 year. Zaza Pachulia. Nothing to say. Likes to freaking hurt people for no reason. Like, I don't know how this dude made the NBA. Like, to be honest. Like, how did this dude get even on the radar? Like, I don't know how. But, oh. Anyways, Charlie Villanueva got drafted around LeBron. Like, I know he's in the McDonald's All-American game with LeBron. But anyways, he's a typical big man. I think Raymond Felton, he was good next. He definitely a crafty playmaking point guard. Justin Anderson, really nothing except for two-way wing, yes. Jeremy Evans, nothing really, just a rebounder. Dwight Powell, yes, definitely he's gotten better and is having a good career. And then Salah Medri, just rebounder and typical big man. John Jenkins, nothing really. Maurice McDowell, nothing really. Brooke Lopez, still, has become a shooter now. He's not really that typical big man self. He's more of a shooter that can shoot from outside and can shoot from people's face. Joe Johnson, still, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame, to be honest. Like, he might not win rings or anything, but he was a 7-time All-Star. He scored 20,000 points in his NBA career. And I think those are very good stats. And then I think he had some other accolades, but I don't remember. And yes, I love ISO Joe. He is one of the best ISO players. He was one of the best ISO players in the NBA. Like this man in his prime. Thaddeus Young now has become a pure stretch, and I think he still deserves a career. Yes, Jared Jack, crafty playmaker, could shoot the ball a little bit. Andre Bargnani, #1 pick. Definitely, he was a decent player, but is not #1 pick. I consider him as a bust. And yes, Thomas Robinson, decent player. Rondé Hollis Jefferson definitely blossomed from the Nets and is now, well, he's gotten worse now, but before he was good, really good in the Nets when the Nets were not a playoff team. Yes, and he definitely should stay in the NBA. Bojan Bogdanovic, definitely a very good sharpshooter, definitely 3-level scorer indeed. Wayne Ellington's just shooter. Shane Larkin, not in the NBA no more, but just a playmaker. Sergey Caruso, nothing. Migdal, yeah, I haven't heard these plays. Then Kenneth Faried has gotten better with his jumper, and he's not. But on the Nuggets, he was definitely an all-star, but like still was a good player. Yes. Wilson Chandler, he was still a good all-around scorer. Daniel Gallinari, yes, very good scorer on the Nuggets. This is like his prime, and has gotten way better ever since, I think, and has become a very good shooter and can shoot from deep. Manuel Mudiay gotten better. He's not that person that was barely in the NBA anymore. Yusuf Nurkic, guaranteed one of the best centers in the NBA right now. Will Barton, good. He's a solid player for the Nuggets now. JJ Hickson, typical center. Like, he was a good but typical center. Jameer Nelson, he can score and shoot the ball. Randy Foy, yeah, he was a scorer. Joey Dorsey, don't know him. Laverne, yeah, I know him because he was on Thunder's bench and he's one of those people, you know what I mean. Nick Johnson, just freaking Nikola Jokic, definitely has rose and is now, and that Nikola Jokic has definitely blossomed, and I think he shall win MVP this year, maybe. Yes, Gary Harris has definitely blossomed too. Then Paul George, yes, Pandemic P, still his all-star self. Maybe gotten a little worse in playoffs after the one, but he's definitely proved those haters wrong. He's not Pandemic P no more. He's turned to playoff P a little bit. Monte Ellis, very athletic, could shoot it a little bit, but he's not his old self. He's not good. He's not in the NBA no more. George Hill gotten worse, I think. Rodney Stuckey not in the NBA no more, but gotten worse. Jordan Hill gotten worse, not in the NBA no more. Miles Turner blossomed for sure. Is now just he could shoot the ball, very athletic, can still get rebounds. Solomon Hill just still the same. CJ Miles still the same, just pure sharp, not in the NBA. Ian Mahimi, just nothing. He wasn't really much of a player. Lavoy Allen, nothing much. Chase Budinger, I don't know him, but he wasn't much. Joseph Young, yes. Glenn Robinson III definitely blossomed and is now a great player. Shane Whittington, Rakeem Christmas, yes. Anthony Davis, yes, definitely a superstar. He has blossomed into the best power forward in the league, probably. Tyreek Evans, he was good when he played. Yeah, I wish he was still in the NBA, but is out because of drugs, and he definitely messed up his career by doing drugs. That's why you do not take drugs, kids, because you can mess up your whole life. Anyways, Drew Holiday, yes, blossomed, and he's still a solid point guard, very good. Eric Gordon, just a pure short, small forward. Ryan Anderson, just pure stretch for. Omar Asik, not in the NBA. Omar Ashik, not NBA worthy, just a rebounder. Alex Ajinka, I don't know how to say that last name, but anyways, yes, typical center, not anything. Norris Cole, decent point guard. Quincy Pondexter, nothing really. Yes, and Kendrick Perkins, sports analyst now. Probably a great sports analyst, not delusional like some. Ryan Hollins. But anyways, yes, he was a decent big man for sure. Then Luke Babbitt, just pure sharp. Alonzo G, liked him on the Cavs. And then Dante Cunningham, nothing really. Drummond still a very good rebounder. Everyone underrates him. It sucks that he's not going to be on the Cavs no more. But, hey, Cavs are developing. I like how the Cavs are developing. And I hope they become a playoff contender soon. Brandon Jennings not in the NBA no more. Not as good as he used to. Reggie Jackson definitely blossomed, and he's definitely now a great point guard, all around offensive threat. I think Ursula Leo Silva, just pure shooter, not in the NBA, I don't think. Jody Meeks, nothing really. Contavious Caldwell Pope, very good shooter. And very good scorer. I think he deserved to play next LeBron. I was questionable about it, but it was worth it. Stanley Johnson didn't pan out to be who he was supposed to be. Marcus Morris, definitely a very good all-around scorer now. Aaron Baines, yes, he used to be a face-up center. Now he can shoot the ball, and I'm gonna see. Shoot. Yeah, Aaron Baines has developed a very good shot now. He can shoot and pull it from deep. Anthony Tolliver, remember him from the We Believe Warriors. Yes, he played alongside Curry and was noticeable. Then Steve Blake, just a playmaker. He was decent, wasn't nothing special. Oh, I didn't mean to show you. Then Spencer Dinwiddie definitely blossomed. He is probably one of the best point guards, like coming off the bench. For sure, Reggie Bullock is just a shooter still, and I think he blossomed as a shooter. Joel Anthony, nothing, just friggin' sucks. And now out of the NBA, Cardi Martin, nothing special. Kyle Lowry, definitely all-around player. I think can play defense, shoot, play make, can drive through the hole. Yes, he's definitely probably one of the best he's definitely the best player on this Toronto Raptors team. DeMar DeRozan on the Spurs now. Not really talked about much because Spurs haven't been really doing much and just been underlooked. DeMar Carroll, just still wing defender, 3-and-D type of player. Just declined over the years. Jonas Valanciunas definitely blossomed and is a very good center for the Memphis Grizzlies. Louis Scola, just a typical inside center, and is out of the NBA. James Johnson, definitely still that all-around small forward, and is definitely blossomed. Corey Joseph he just declined a little bit, not much. Patrick Patterson definitely declined, but not much. Terrence Ross blossomed. He definitely blossomed and is now a starting shooting guard on the Magic and can shoot. He's a 3-level scorer. Bismack Biyombo, still his same stuff, can rebound and all of that. DeLon Wright definitely blossomed into that crafty point guard and he can shoot now too. Norman Powell definitely blossomed and he is very underrated too. So Bruno Caboclo definitely blossomed but never was really talked about. Harden, yet we all know he blossomed from this year because now he can easily win MVP and score, average a triple-double, and I think people are just keeping him out of the MVP conversation. And Dwight Howard, I think he's declined, but he's still a productive player. Ty Lawson declined and is not in the NBA no more. Trevor Ariza, still a 3-and-D type of player, could shoot, very productive player. Patrick Beverly, yes, definitely a lockdown defender. He is probably one of the most annoying people. Gets attention because of other players getting annoyed from him. Yes, and Corey Brewer, not as good as he used to be, and he's not in the NBA no more. Janias Matiunas out of the NBA. Terrence Jones, he's out of the NBA, still working to get back in the NBA. Marcus Thornton, nothing much. Clint Capella definitely blossomed. Is now a very solid center, just needs to work on that jumper. I think he shall fit the modern era. KJ McDaniels, nothing much. Sam Decker, nothing much either. He just is a straight shooter. Chuck Hayes, known for just ugly free throw. LaMarcus Aldridge, very good in the Spurs, but very underrated and slept on. Tim Duncan, guaranteed the best power forward of all time, Mr. Fundamental, and he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame for sure. Kawhi Leonard, Kawhi Leonard, definitely one of the best players in the NBA right now. He can do it all. I think he might be a little better than LeBron now, who knows. But Tony Parker, he's always been a good playmaking, finishing type of point guard. Developed the jumper over the years, and still he's not in the NBA, but I hope he makes a Hall of Fame. Sam Ginobili, he's very slept on. I think he was a 2-time All-Star, yes, and he and definitely one of the best France players or Spain players. I don't know where he's from, I forgot. Anyways, David West, happy had a good career, got that championship with the Warriors. Danny Green declined. He's still a shooter, he's a corner specialist, that's all I know him for. Boris Diaw, definitely a good he used to be in the NBA, but not anymore. I think he's out. Patrick Mills, still very underrated player. He can pop off once in a while, but yeah. Ray McCollum, Kyle Anderson definitely blossomed into he's a slim version of KD, and then Matt Bonner, definitely a stretch. Jonathan Simmons, yes. Boban for sure, yes. Boban has blossomed and is now known for his height, and he can just start and just dunk over almost anyone. Jimmer Fredette, not. I'm surprised he was on the Spurs. I don't think he even played, probably. Jimmer Fredette, probably one of the biggest busts ever, for sure. Eric Bledsoe, I think he blossomed a little bit, but nothing special. Brandon Knight, Brandon Knight for sure. Brandon Knight, he gotten worse. He's not in the NBA no more. Tyson Chandler still same himself, but just declined a little bit. Markieff Morris, for sure. Yes, he's not as good as Marcus, but he's still a pretty good ball player. Went down a little bit. PJ, just a pure stretch. He's not very a defender anymore. Alex Len, still, he could shoot now. John Lillard, I don't know how to say his name, definitely face-off forward. Booker, definitely blossomed as a player. He's now probably very legendary. I like Devin Booker a lot for sure. The reason why I like Devin Booker is because he's that all-around player. He just gets snubbed for All-Star selection, but last 2 years he hasn't. He's been snubbed, but only been All-Star game because injuries. And yes, he shall be just voted in. TJ Warren, definitely, he was the bubble Michael Jordan. Sonny Weems, very underrated player in 2K. I liked him in 2K. Mirza Teletovic, I liked him as a stretch. Ronnie Price, nothing really. Archie Goodwin has that one game winner. KD, still his all-star self. He's now become very legendary. I feel like he's going to make the Hall of Fame. Westbrook, declined as a player. He's not really sure. He's just pure. He's lost his athleticism, but he's still a very good point guard. I think he's still a very good. Still can play make a little bit. Gotten better, with his teammates. Serge Ibaka, still he's blossomed a little bit, and he's that all-around type of power forward. Enes Kanter, still a rebound specialist, can do the dirty work. Steven Adams definitely blossomed to probably the strongest big man. Definitely a very good big man to pick up during free agency. I don't know. Anthony Morrow, definitely a sharpshooter. DJ Augustine, definitely is still a crafty offensive-minded point. He could shoot now. He's a decent point guard, I think. Nick Collison, retired, definitely deserves a jersey retirement. Definitely because he means a lot to the Thunder organization. And then Mitch McGary, which I don't know, just known for that weird face probably. Dion Waiters, not in the NBA. I felt like he should have had more, but I felt like he could have had a career, but decided to give that up. And Andre Roberson, definitely a very good defender. Kevin Payne, point guard. Kyle Singler, just nothing really. Steve Novak, he was on the Thunder. Definitely, on the Knicks, he was a very good shooter. He probably led the league in 3-point percentage with 47% from 3. That's amazing right there. Andrew Wiggins, definitely, I think he's still the same self. He just needs to show he can do all that. I think he has blossomed a little bit. It can do that, score 20 points per game, but Kevin Martin, definitely, he had that weird jump shot, but he could score, he could do all that in his prime, but he's not in the NBA no more. Karl Anthony Towns, I feel like he should have been All-Star a couple years, but he's definitely a superstar center. He's a he's an all-around center for sure. Can play defense, rebound, score inside, shoot outside, all you could want for a big man. Now, Ricky Rubio is still a playmaker, can score. He scores, and he's more of a scorer. Nikola Pekovic, definitely he used to be a very strong big man, but not in the NBA no more. Kevin Garnett, yes, definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame at the big ticket, but he was definitely a interior force and could he could shoot mid-range, he can post up, he could shoot fades, rebound, and play in box shots. Shabazz Muhammad lied about his age, but he wasn't really much as a player. Gorgie Jang, he's working on his outside, definitely. Andre Miller, definitely a playmaker, very underrated, like in his day and age, not like when he was like younger. Amanda Bielitsa, definitely he for sure is a stretch and he can very shoot the ball. Zach LaVine definitely blossomed. I'm happy that he got his first All-Star vote, and he's gotten better every year, and I think he's a very good player and developed a three-point shot. I hope he wins the three-point contest also. Tyus Jones, decent point guard, playmaker. Adrian Payne, just a pure stretch. Anthony Bennett, we all know him as a big bust. I don't know how he made the NBA. Damian Lillard, definitely a very good shooter, like offensive superstar. Mason Plumlee, Lillard, I think he has progressed too. Mason Plumlee, still same self, probably progressed a little bit, has developed the three-point shot a little bit, still can post up and all that. Ed Davis, nothing really, definitely declined. Chris Kaman, not in the NBA no more, but still probably declined over the years. Joe Henderson, just still scored, not much. Alfaro Camino, still a 3-and-D type of player, very useful in the NBA now. Myers Leonard, definitely a stretch now. He can shoot the ball, and sucks of what happened to him when he was very racist on his Call of Duty stream. Just don't say anything racist, you know what I mean? CJ McCollum definitely blossomed into one of the best all-around scorers, and definitely would have been all-star if he wasn't hurt. Noah Vonleh, he's worked on his jumper. Tim Frazier, decent point guard, just Maurice Harkless, Mike Miller, yes, Alan Crabb, all of those guys. Mike Miller still is just a shooter, but when he was on Memphis, he was still a very good shooter. He could score all around. One of the best shooters ever. Pat Connaughton, gotten better. Luis Montero, we all know, look at Curry, man, so inspirational. Greatest shooter of all time. No one's gonna be better than him, and definitely he gotten a little bit worse, but I think he's now blossomed back up to his MVP self, and I go up for him to win MVP. And Klay Thompson, I think he's still saying himself two-way guard, can shoot the ball. Yes, he's probably one of the best shooters in the NBA's day and age. Draymond Green definitely decreased as a player, not as good. He can play, make, rebound. He's more of a person with the IQ. His shooting in that is just not as good as it used to be. Harrison Barnes, still, I think he's blossomed into an all-around scorer too. Andrew Bogut, still a typical center and not in the NBA no more. Andre Iguodala, still, he's old, but he's still a very productive player, still can have a job. Maurice Spates, not in the NBA no more, but Leandro Barbosa, not as good as not in the NBA. Sean Livingston sucks about one of the worst injuries ever, and definitely declined from there, but he's still a very good interior post-up player. Lost all the athleticism. Festus Ezeli, just a normal face-up center. Jason Thompson, nothing really on the Warriors. Kevin Von Looney developed, yes, and he's now solid point guard. Not point guard, center. Yes, definitely developed and gotten better. James Michael McAdoo, just nothing really. Brandon Rush, gotten worse. Don't know him. John Wall declined from the injury, and still a very good player. He's still getting that bounce back, and still had a good bounce back season. Beal definitely, he definitely gotten better. Like, he's now leading the league in scoring and is now one of the most deadly shooting guards in the NBA right now. Marcin Gortat still, he was a typical face-up center. Just declined over the years. I felt like Nene, definitely same thing. Face-up center. He definitely gotten a better three-point shot, and now he retired. Jared Dudley, just a pure shooter now, and just known to be that person that'll get up in people's faces. And then Gary Neal, and just decent shooter. Otto Porter, definitely scoring wing, gotten better. Chris Humphries, out of the NBA, got worse. Ramon Sessions, gotten worse. Still was a playmaker. Kelly Oubre, definitely progressed and is now one of the best players in his position, but underrated. Garrett Temple, still progressed. He's still a good shooter. Don't know him. Drew Gooden III, he's still a face-up center, like no Allen Anderson, nothing much. Then, okay, I'm gonna end the stream now, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the stream if you want me to do European players, if you want me to. If you want, because there might be some players. See, Shadi Osman, Dario Saric. But hope you guys have a good day, and